spray it a little bit more so it comes off. I'll do the same thing here at the bottom. There's another bolt here at the bottom. We're not going to be able to show you on the camera. We'll try. I don't think we will. It's down here somewhere. There. Alright. And I'm going to use my cheek bar. And I'm filming while I'm doing this so we can break it loose. There. There. Got him. We got one. Now you can do it by hand. Okay. We'll remove that. Leave it here and the brake caliper needs to come off. There. I got it. See?
It'll be.
Oh.
Oh gosh, really? I have to pause this. Oh.
Got it?
Yeah.
And see, there you go. Damn, broke it loose. We broke it loose with this. It'll be easier. Okay, now I'm going to try to break this one loose too. Next one. There. Using my cheek bar. My cheek bar. There. Okay, now we're gonna need the other wrench here for counter tension. Just loosen it. Just there. I have to break this. There. Oh, that was easy to break. Okay. Just a little bit. There. That's loose. That's loose. Remove that. recording it?
Yes.
See, this one. Removing the cotter pin. There. Remove the cotter pin. Yeah. Okay. We do this one. There. Ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. I'm not. I'm gonna use our sheet bar. Gonna break it loose again. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
There. And we break it loose. Alright, now. Alright. Alright. Yeah. I removed it, okay? The disc is removed. You filming it?
Yes.
Thank you. There. Got it. I loosened it. You're recording it? Alright, I hit it with a hammer and then loosen it. This out. There, see? Alright. That's loose, so we can just remove that. The actual. No. Now we gotta remove that. This is the right size. You need a counter tension, or you're not gonna be able to remove this.
There, that's better. This way. You see better.
Remove that part. Now we're gonna remove the bottom. Counter tension here with a wrench or whatever tool you have. There. Small hand, remove it. Yeah. Get the hammer. Just kind of like tap this. There. And the one on the top too. This is about ready to come off. Oh, see it? You getting all this?
Yep.
Pull that axle out. See? See it? There. Now we got the bearing that's already broken, see? It's messed up, it's got a little parts all over, and that's the one that's making noise. Okay? Okay? Alright, the only thing that's holding the knuckle and the hub from being completely removed is the ABS cable. Alright, so I tried to remove this screw right here, and that's not doing anything. So what I did is I followed the cable. Okay, I followed the cable right here. Look at that. I had followed the cable, and all the way underneath here is, if you can see this, I hope, right under this plastic cover. Wait. Right out under this plastic cover is where this connector is for the ABS. So now you're gonna disconnect this by trying to press this button right here and pull it out at the same time, and it should disconnect. Okay, but I'm filming it right now so I can show you, but I'll show you in a minute. But for the meantime, you also have to unscrew this, and that one, the screw hole, there's screws that are holding the cable in place on the strut and over here, and then you can take this hub out, the knuckle hub out. In this case though, what we're going to do is that since the bearings sounds terrible, I don't have a presser, so what I do is I'm going to take it to a shop who's going to press it for me. I press the old bearing out and press in the new bearing. I don't know how much, maybe $40, but at least it saves me a lot of frustration. And when it's done, I just reassemble everything. Alright, I pulled it out from under here. Alright, so now what you're going to do is just kind of press this connector, press that down while you're pulling this out. There you go. Now your ABS is disconnected. Alright, you can now take this to the shop, but you gotta take a whole cable with you. Alright, and unscrew most of the fasteners that are holding this, and clips holding it securely on the car. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just
Go ahead.
all right. Yeah. Take that out. Kind of like just put that here somewhere where you can find it again. See that? And then there's another one here that you need to unscrew to free out your cable. And I have to spray WD-40 on this one. Okay, and before it even start turning, so there you go. So anyway, take that out, and the rest of it are just there. Oops, it's here. Okay, so we finally got the cable removed, and see, you have to unscrew all that, the screw that holds the cable down against the strut and the car frame, and then you have all these clips that you have to kind of like use a screwdriver to kind of pull it out. It just clicks back in, but it's disconnected. Now I'm taking this to the shop where they can remove the old bearing and install a new bearing. But listen to it, you'll see that this is really like sounds terrible. See? Oh, now it locked. See? Yeah. Closer.
I got it.
It should not sound like that. See? It should be quiet, and it locks in place at time. Oh, see? That the bearing is shut. So I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna go down and take it. Let somebody press it out for me and press in the new one. Okay? So when I took it to get pressed, the guy in the shop said that my hub is worn out and it's shot and it needs to be replaced. So I had to run quick to AutoZone and buy a hub before he could do the pressing, the bearing. And here's the finished work. So all I had to do is just install this back. You can see that's quiet. There's no grinding sound or anything like that. So now all we have to do is just put that back in there, and everything is all a reversal of what we already did before. Okay, so let's do that. Put a little bit of grease on here so it slides in with no problem. And here too. Okay, so let's try to put this back. There's one.
Need me to hold something?
No, I'm good. Just hold on. There, see? I put that there. Put one of the bolts back to hold it down. There. One here at the bottom. Now, start doing this. Putting all the bolts back. We're going to tighten it up later. For now, we're doing it by hand. Okay, now we're gonna put the here the axle nut. Okay, now we'll put the tie rod back in. Yeah. It's looking good already. There. This one goes in here. Hey! Thanks to Mommy for doing this. See, we put as much as we can back in. We tighten up in a little bit.
It's looking good.
Huh?
Looking good.
Looks like it. We got this nut for the lower ball joint. There. It went in. You saw how it was, how we took it apart earlier. You can always review the video to see how it's done. By hand, we're gonna do this first. There. Then we're gonna tighten up later.
Can't see.
I know, it's at the back. Okay. Now, we want to put this back in place. The disc, the rotor. There we go. I'll put the ABS back. Now we go to this. Mounted towards the strut. Start it off by hand. Gloves. It's hot. Nice and tight. Now, all the other ones I kind of like to snap in there. See here? You just push it back, it just snap in. See? Two. I have to kind of like be a little contortionist here to be able and put it all just snap right back in anyway. That's all it is. But I need my little light up here a little bit for now. Up, 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 up. That should be it. And we just put the screws back on the plastic.
We have company, Daddy.
Huh?
We have company.
Oh. And Remember, we're just putting the ABS cable back where it belongs. That's what we're doing right now. And the connector is all the way up here on the top, covered by a plastic door. Now, it looks like we're all right for now. That's good. Remove this out all the way. All the way. You can stop that for now. Put the caliper back with the brakes in there. And then put the bolt, both two bolts that hold the caliper. We already showed you how to take it off, so you should know how to put it back. I don't have to show you that. There goes the caliper. Now I'm gonna tighten the bolt on the back. Okay, that's nice and tight. Now we'll go here at the bottom.
Okay.
So just make sure it's tight. That's good enough. In the bottom, do the same thing. These are the caliper bolts. Okay. Now that that's tight, all you have to do now is just tighten up these bolts, that one, this, and then tighten up the outer tire bolt at the bottom, and then the ball joint bolt, and put the tires back, and then we're done. So we're gonna do that. So since it's already on this angle, I'm gonna tighten up the lower ball joint bolt. Okay. We're gonna use this. It's a 3/4. The ball joint here by hand, you tighten it a little bit. Now that's kind of a little tight, and you use this to kind of like tighten it up. I'm trying not to. There, that's the lower ball joint. Just tighten it. Now we're going to tighten up the outer tie rod, which is that. We're going to put the clip back. All right. Nice and tight. So after that, kind of like get it straight a little bit. What we have to do is just tighten up these bolts. Okay, that holds the knuckle against the strut. So we're gonna do that. That's the one. There, that fits. So we're using 17mm together with an 11/16. 11/16 Also we used for the outer tie rod, and also for the ball joint. For the ball joint nut. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Let's tighten up. Finish off.
Let's
Good
do
job.
it.
Make sure it's nice and tight. Put a little bit of this in here. A little extra help for my extra arm. Nice and tight. This one, make sure it's tight. It's pretty good. Now, last thing we have to tighten up is this. Well, before we do that, let's put the pin back on the outer tire. Here we are. Almost done now. Put the pin back in there. And you kind of like just bend that down. Over. Yeah. Alright, that's good for the outer tire. Now we're gonna do and tighten up the axle nut. This is the old hub. That should be enough. Alright, we're going to lower this. And then tighten up. We're going to lower it down. Tighten up this. And put the cotter pin back. Alright, we're going to tighten up but using a 32 millimeter. 32 millimeter. Tighten up the axle nut. We'll use my cheater bar. That's not quite yet. That's pretty tight. Well, I'll put the cotter pin back.
Okay.
Trying to straighten out the cotter pin. Put it in there. Somehow needs to go back. There. It's in. Pull it on the other side. There. Then you just kind of do this at the bottom, so it locks the axle nut in place. Capiche? Capiche. Alright. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. It's all done. We'll just tighten up all these other bolts. So you put the your hubcap back, and this job is done.